My family thought it would be hilarious to leave me behind on a road trip. Let's see if he can find his way home. They laughed and drove off. I never went back. I was standing beside a gas station in the middle of nowhere, holding a half-empty bottle of water, while my family's SUV disappeared around the highway curve. My brother Jason had been driving. My parents were in the front. My sister Hannah was sitting in the back, laughing so hard she could barely breathe. Let's see if he can find his way home, Jason had shouted before they pulled away. I thought they were joking. Then the SUV kept going. I called my dad. No answer. I called my mom. Straight to voicemail. I called Jason 3 times before he finally answered. Dude, relax, he said, laughing. We'll come back. When? Eventually. Then he hung up. I stood there staring at the road. We had been on a family road trip to Colorado. We were 2 days from home, and my phone showed barely any service. I had my wallet, but my luggage was in the SUV. My charger was in the car too. I walked back into the gas station and asked the cashier if I could use the phone. She looked at me for a second. Are you okay? My family left me. She stopped smiling. Like, accidentally? Quote, I shook my head. She handed me the phone. I called my mom again. This time she answered. Mom, turn around, she sighed. You need to stop being so sensitive. They left me at a gas station. You were annoying everyone. I was asleep. You always make everything difficult. I heard my brother laughing in the background. Then my mom said, Jason will call you later. She hung up. I sat outside for almost 2 hours. Eventually, a state trooper stopped because he saw me sitting beside the road with no bags. I explained what happened. He stared at me. Your family intentionally left you here? I nodded. He helped me contact a local shuttle service and gave me directions to a nearby motel. I used the last of the cash in my wallet for a room. The next morning, I called my family again. Nothing. By that afternoon, I had 27 missed calls. Not from them. From my aunt. Apparently, my mom had told everyone that I had wandered off during the trip. My aunt sounded furious. What really happened? I told her. There was silence. Then she said, your mother told us you abandoned them. That was when something inside me finally clicked. This wasn't a prank. They were rewriting what happened before I even got home. So I stopped calling. I took a bus to the nearest airport, flew home, and went straight to my apartment. My luggage arrived 3 days later. My parents had apparently decided they were done with the joke. They texted me, are you seriously still mad? I didn't respond. Jason sent another. Come on, man. It was funny. I blocked him. For the first time in my life, I stopped trying to make my family understand why something hurt me. I simply stopped participating. A few weeks later, my parents called about my grandmother. She had recently passed away, and there was an estate meeting. I almost didn't go. Then I remembered something my grandmother had told me years earlier. If anything ever happens to me, don't let your family pressure you into giving up what I leave you. At the meeting, the attorney opened the documents. My grandmother had left me her small house near the lake. She had left my parents some personal belongings and a modest amount of cash. The room went quiet. My mom looked at me. You can't keep that house. I can. Your grandmother wanted all of us to enjoy it. The attorney cleared his throat. The will is very specific. The property belongs solely to him. My dad leaned back. Jason stared at the floor. Then my mom whispered, after everything we've done for you? I almost laughed. I didn't. I simply signed the papers. Over the next year, I repaired the house and turned it into a place I could actually enjoy. I never invited my family. Then Jason needed money. He had gotten himself into debt and somehow remembered that I owned a lake house. He called from a different number after I blocked him. You've got money now, he said. You could help me. I can't. You're really going to hold that stupid road trip over my head forever? I paused. No, I'm holding you accountable for what you did. He hung up. A few months later, my parents showed up at the house without warning. I opened the door. My mom looked past me toward the living room. You're really living here? Yeah. She smiled awkwardly. We thought maybe we could spend the weekend. I shook my head. You should probably head home. Close. My dad frowned. This is family property. No, it's my property. Nobody said anything. My mom looked at me like she was waiting for the old version of me to apologize. He never showed up. I closed the door. I haven't spoken to them since. Last month, I drove past that same gas station on my way to visit a friend. I pulled over for a minute. The same highway was there. The same road. But this time, I was driving my own car. I looked at the empty stretch of pavement and smiled. Then I put the car in gear and kept going.